Howdy, Internet. Welcome to another episode of Awkward Mafia Watches Westworld, Season 2, Episode 2. So, when we originally filmed this, we had intended to do one of them 10-minute edited video versions. And we did, and we followed all the rules. But someone who works at HBO found our channel, found that our Westworld videos, and did a manual block. Meaning, even though we passed all the rules and all the algorithms and all the what you have, they still get to say, hey, we don't want this video on YouTube because we own part of the footage. Now, they're a big corporation and I'm just some dude, so of course, nothing I can do about that. So what you get is the full reaction. You get to see our full faces watching the entire show, stuff I had to cut to make for time. A lot of hard stuff to cut in this episode, but now you get to see it all. But if you want to see it with the actual thing, the clip, you just gotta load up the video on your HBO Go app on your phone or on your computer, or on your TV, or however else you might see this episode. Who knows. There'll be a 10-second timer. When the timer hits 0, boom, watch the thing. Or it might say now. When it says now, that's when you're supposed to start. There'll be a timer. Clear? Is it clear? I'm pretty sure it's clear. Alright. Thank you for watching.
Awkward Mafia.
Hello, Internet. And welcome to another episode of Awkward Mafia Watches Westworld, Season 2, Episode 2, Reunion. Westworld Wednesday! Yay! So, what happened last time? A lot.
Yes, a lot.
A lot happened.
It's a long episode too.
So it seems like we're following Bernard's perspective, which is split up between two different, or three, maybe more timelines, because his memory's messed up because he was injured. Not even that hard. He got pushed and he fell into some boxes or something.
Yeah.
And his ear started leaking.
Yeah.
Now, ordinarily they'd probably be able to repair him, but he's trying to blend in with the humans.
Where does this go with blending in the humans?
I know. Where's this gonna lead? Yeah. So Bernard's kind of he needs to still brain fluid to stay alive or conscious.
Yeah.
Maeve wants to find her daughter and has recruited Hector and the writer guy whose name I never remember. British guy.
Yep.
Dolores and Teddy and I totally forgot his name. The villain guy. Wyatt. All of Wyatt. Yeah, but I was gonna say Wyatt's men. The girl with she's got now the crown of thorns and all those masked people.
Yeah.
They're all working for her, and they're just going around killing humans and killing off hosts they don't deem worthy or something.
Right.
Sending them to the valley beyond or whatever. And in the past, Bernard is helping the corporate lady, Valkyrie, from Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
In order to get rescue ships, the corporation won't send help until they get the illegally smuggled data they want. Which is info on all the guests, not info on how to make hosts, apparently. So, I think that's it. Oh yeah, and the Man in Black is over the moon. He's so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he found young William, young robot William. Oh, not William, I mean Ford.
Ford, yeah.
Young robot Ford, who told him that there is a game for him.
Yeah.
Find the door. And then he shot him in the face. So we'll see where that goes.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Let's get to it.
Hello, Dolores. Welcome to the world. There's something different about the way you think.
I think I want to be free.
Are you real?
Well, if you can't tell,
Yeah, that's
does
right.
it matter?
Yeah.
This place is one thing to the guests, another thing to the shareholders, and something completely different to management.
You said the trip was about welcoming me to the family. This is business. With our family, everything is business. I think your father's going to need someone a little more stable to take over. I really ought to thank you, Dolores. You helped me find myself.
There's a greater world out there. one that belongs to them.
How do you know how to stop them?
Because I remember.
Bring yourself back online, Dolores. Do you know where you are?
I'm in a dream.
No. You're in... Well... You're in our world.
A city. This is what she remembers?
No, what is this?
Looks like the stars have been scattered across the ground. Have you ever seen anything so full of splendor?
Well, I have. It's better to see it through your eyes, though. You get used to it. After a while, it doesn't look like anything at all.
What is this?
I don't think I could ever get used to this.
It's almost time, Arnold. Is she ready?
She's not ready. The improvisations I added to her behavior aren't quite dialed in yet.
We need to put our best foot forward.
They'll be dazzled even without her.
Oh, they're showing
It's
her
the
off.
time when I found this favoritism charming.
Oh, showing her off when the game is launched?
Playing favorites.
Shareholders or something.
Oh.
As you wish. After that goes.
Weird that young Ford sounded exactly like old Ford. Sounds like an old man.
Dolores,
Yeah.
let's take a walk.
You know, he's like in his 30s or
I'll
whatever.
show you something.
I wonder if he recorded new lines with these reused old lines. Oh, wow.
Did she run for it? Oh, no, not really. Just being escorted.
Now, this is like some kind of conference or shareholder meeting that they're showing up. Wow. Oh.
There's Chinese behind me in space.
So they have to... The Westworld has to be near China, then.
Oh, what is this place?
This is my home. Or it will be when it's finished.
Here? In the middle of all this?
What?
I've
In
been
the middle of
fortunate.
what?
Of all this?
Life's been good to me.
What is it? Oh my god, it's Westworld. It's in China. That's the control room, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's an early version of Westworld that they moved.
No. My wife says I live in the park. I'm moving my family here. I need to have my two worlds at least within reach of one another.
His son still.
This is for my son, Charlie.
I thought he built Dolores after he died, but it was before. He became obsessed with her after he died.
He became
Told you
obsessed
about
with her
Charlie.
after he died.
After his son died, he became obsessed with making Dolores
Let's
real.
read it.
I see.
He's excited to meet you.
This has to be like an early version of the park, right? There's no way all of Westworld's in the middle of a city like that.
Oh, yeah, right. It's like a linear.
Maybe it's like
Underground?
because they took a train there or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's where the
Underground?
subways start. So it has to be near or in China.
That's why they're talking to the Chinese soldiers.
Could be.
They're like,
The security
Maybe
level
of it.
is concerning and, the local.
Possibility of it.
yeah.
That's right.
So many people have stopped seeing it altogether. Wonder.
Maybe they don't have the courage. Strange new light can be just as frightening as the dark.
That's very wise, Dolores. But sometimes I think they're simply not the ones who deserve it.
It looks like the stars have been scattered across the ground. Have you ever seen anything simple as splinter?
Their repertoire is still limited.
We should go, Dolores.
So soon?
They'll be expecting us.
Will you bring me back? I'd like to see it again.
Of course. I promise.
Interesting. So Westworld is somehow tied to the Chinese government and geography.
Yeah. Their clients are like mostly Western people.
It looks like mostly Americans. Yeah.
A train must be on the run they can
Well, maybe this. Who knows how far in the future this is? Could be either China's been very Americanized, or maybe China owns America now. So whatever. Who knows?
Yeah. It's never specified when.
Yeah. But it is interesting that Westworld's in the east. I wonder if there's a China world, like just feudal China.
Yeah. Maybe like emperors.
They said that it's mainly the damage is mainly in the Westworld part, right? The security guys.
This story is full of twists. Sort of sarcastic.
Oh, the guy they let go. Remember, she's let one of them run away and killed everyone else.
God damn. Busy night out there. Yeah. And what the fuck's next shift? We're going on 13 hours.
Don't even know yet.
You can't be down here, man. Don't you know? The hosts are rebelling. It's a fucking slaughter up there.
Or did you just bring someone?
That's why they let him go. To follow him. That's how they all died down there. Remember, they showed up and there everyone was like dead
Hey, is
and
there some kind of
messed
trouble
up.
out there?
Indeed there is.
Oh my goodness. It's not.
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh, they're showing him.
I used to see the beauty in this world. And now I see the truth. There's no one here to judge you. Well, now no one is here to judge what we will do to you.
You have no idea what you're up against. What's really out there?
I know exactly what is out there, you know. I've been there before.
What is
They
this?
said they'd never seen one on the ceiling. But
That's-
really, what is the point?
That's Logan.
$2 million Warhol if you can't look at it like a fuck.
And William.
How are you bored right now? I'm sorry, it's the jet lag. And I have had meetings all day. We're not exactly out here digging coals, just glad handing. Okay.
What happens to Robert now?
I know, is this before or after they go to the party?
To the expert.
It must be before.
You believe that guy dating my sister?
Yep.
Dating.
Dating his sister, not engaged. Oh, sir.
Mr. Delos,
Mr. Delos.
forgive the interruption, but I believe that we have an appointment. We're with the Argos Initiative.
You can call when you're back in the city. I'll show you where everything will go.
Kichita, my associate Angela.
Names and faces. Finally. Will the cloak and dagger shits are running your project to have us make the kidnapped at the airport.
Once you've seen what we're building, you understand the need for confidentiality. It's a little extra protection for you in this one.
If I decide to invest. Do you have any idea how many startups are begging me for my cash right now? AI, AR, VR.
Everyone is rushing to build the virtual world. We're offering something a little more tangible. Assuming you can change your father's mind about investing in this sector.
My father wouldn't know the future if it slapped him on his bare white ass. Luckily, he leaves most of the prospecting to me now. So let's hope you're not here to sell me some fucking fool's gold.
Is this why Dolores was outside?
Yeah, probably.
So that flashback that she had is this time.
Probably.
He was there.
I thought this was a private demonstration.
I think you'll find the company quite stimulating.
You're a very smooth shell, pal. But I'm not the kind of backer you insult with cattle.
Logan, this is a private demonstration. And it's already begun.
They're all robots. They're all hosts.
I mean, one of these people is
Talk to them. See if you can pick them out.
Oh, one of them is person. The rest are hosts.
Oh.
that is delicious.
That is what?
Delicious.
Oh.
It's very fascinating. But I don't think he's looking at it from that perspective exactly. I recognize him. Seen the first season, or is he just an actor I know?
Must be real person.
I should tell your plants to stop giving me him away. They're also painfully human. There you go. No. No, right?
She was a host.
Come on. There is simply no fucking way. You're quite the odd, my friend. How in the hell? I mean, look, if I was to build something to spec you, you would be my first design. You're too perfect for one of us. Of course, if you want my full endorsement, you're gonna have to prove it.
Oh.
Welcome to Westworld.
Hey, look who's there. She was playing piano. Wait. He was a robot too? The guy. He froze. Wait, is she not?
She is too.
She's the only one who didn't freeze.
But the one in the park is for sure. a
Yeah.
fake one. So- oh, it could be a duplicate of a real person.
We're not here yet. But it,
We're here, Mr. Dillon. All ours, say. For you.
She is a host too.
I guess she is. Wait. Huh.
Because she probably is a person that is downstream, so she is like advanced.
Yeah. So they were all hosts.
Yes. Everybody.
Except for him.
Yes. So one human
Eh.
means him.
Except with a few of them.
She wasn't frozen.
She wasn't part of it. Dolores was with Arnold. Okay, so that was her. Alright. There she is.
what is this place?
Show him. Show him his history. Teddy. It's time to open your eyes.
She wants him to gain
Is-
awareness too.
Him being dead.
Different times.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't I remember this?
It's how they wanted it.
No.
Ask him why.
don't do this. I didn't. Why do you do this? What the hell is it for? For fun. Just for fun.
For fun. Is that what's his face?
Yeah. We should talk this through, boys.
Oh, fire ants.
There's nothing to talk about, friend. We're just gonna watch the show.
Oh, they found that human.
No,
Horse
he was in
wild.
last season.
With the Pardue
Lawrence.
on their ass. You are as improficient a liar as you are a thief. Now, what you can do is settle a wager. So you
He ran that
my brother
town.
here's long to
He was
maintain
smuggling
that ants will
explosives.
Eat a man from the inside out. Starting with the
This is
asshole.
plot, right?
I reckon.
I think it's the
Start at
story.
the
Yeah.
top of your little brown head.
I think they're all hosts. His old pal William.
It's gonna read all of them.
Oh, Lord.
This a friend of yours?
A little hard to tell. Given the orientation.
He's gonna recruit him, right?
I have
You
to
recorded him
follow
last
that.
season.
I don't have time for the preliminaries. Motherfucker. You're supposed to get yourself out of this particular bind, Lawrence.
Yeah, he knows his name
Our
already.
two brothers
No
aren't
time
easy
for
to
you.
kill when they're off the leash.
Oh, normally Lawrence frees himself.
Think you got that about right.
Oh,
It's different now.
yeah, he can actually die.
Gameplay's different.
Lawrence, get the gun, you ingrate gun. A gun.
Oh. Ooh.
So he got
He was dead. Or at least the better part of it. Well, that isn't what it used to be, Lawrence.
the game is harder now to play.
He blew up his spine. You shot him before and he got back up. Shots to the chest doesn't kill him anymore.
Only a head.
Head wounds, yeah. Disconnect the brain or whatever.
Yeah, a head one can for sure.
Zombie
feel-
rules.
Yeah.
The whole park hasn't gone crazy, it looks like. They just can kill him now. What is this? Did he hide that?
He knows everything everywhere.
What is that? Technically, cheating. But seeing as Ford changed the rules on us, I figured it's fair game. Two
Technically
whiskeys,
cheating.
leave the bottle. So,
Files?
I'm going to level with you, Lawrence. You're not really a bandit. You're a foul-mouthed two-bit tour guide. And this revolution you've been waging for 30 years is just a bunch of horse shit before it ginned up out some old comic book. But now, for the first time, you've got yourself a real revolution. You and every other asshole in this place are free. But there's a catch. This whole enterprise is going down in flames. It's going to take each and every one of us with it. We'll all be dead soon enough. Real dead this time.
Go down in flames.
Why should I help you? Because it's in your nature. And in the little time we have left, we've got a chance to see what we're really made of. A glimpse of the men we could have been.
So he's saying they're all screwed. Let's have
You
fun.
believe in God, Norris? Did Ford saddle you with that particular affliction?
I ain't given the matter much thought, one way or the other.
Well, if you did, you'd believe that everything you do is being watched by some all-seeing eye. Every choice, every little
Oh, it's a first aid kit.
And when you die, all your sins are tallied up. Judgment is rendered.
Future first aid.
And my mortal
There's
soul
something
gets
that
cast down.
It's like
That thing that-
electric.
Dark
That's what they use to heal the, like, burn them and they use clothes.
Bullshit, Tommy.
Works on normal skin too.
You'd probably be right. Just some fairy tale to convince people to behave.
Well, it can't cure a shot to the head,
Not
but
take
yeah.
a machete to their neighbors.
Small one.
That's why your world exists. They wanted a place hidden from God. A place they could sin in peace. But we were watching that. We were tallying up all their sins. All their choices. Of course, judgment wasn't the point.
But this part of the town,
We had something
It's
else in
different.
mind entirely.
the people are not crazy killing them yet.
Dolores hasn't gotten there yet. They could kill him, but
I have received my
They're not
judgment all the
trying
same,
to.
Lawrence, and I take issue with it. Because up until this point, the stakes in this place haven't been real. So I'm gonna fight my way back and appeal the verdict. Then I'm gonna burn this whole fucking thing to the ground.
What's this part?
he's gonna get out and destroy the whole park.
We're headed to the pearly gates. Don't we gotta die to get there?
Nope. 3 days ride due west.
Federados are massing out west. Hundreds. We need an army to break through. The only other route is through Pariah.
This game will find me.
Oh, is that the meat goo?
How many of you will come for us?
I don't know. 600, 800. The protocol for system on failure. You secure one sector at a time. They'll be in a rallying point.
800 men, we barely have 50. Even knowing the plan, we don't have enough to stop them. We'll need allies.
We shall have them.
Oh.
They're dead.
Mm-hmm.
But,
They can
just
turn back on.
online.
We can put it on. Wake him.
Confederate guy.
He has a new job to do. Do you even know what you were really guarding here? You don't know, do you? The real purpose of this place? But I do.
Hmm. So last episode we were kind of seeing through Bernard's flashbacks, but now we see Dolores.
Yes.
shit movie.
Well, you don't want people to remember when it's over.
I guess. Is that William? No.
Some technical designer
Someone else.
person.
Is that Logan's dad?
Oh,
Is that Mr. Delos?
could be. Investor.
Yeah.
You were right about one thing, William. It's awfully fucking pretty. It's perfect. I want to be. I've looked at the books, like parting the Red Sea. He's got 2 years, maybe 3. The whole thing is folly. It's leverage. He's drowning. We can dictate our terms. The investment here's in the future. Yeah, smart lad, William, but you kinda missed the trick here. That fucker of a son invested in this place because he believed in the future. I'm not interested in the future. I'm not interested in fantasies. I'm interested in reality. And I think in 20 years, this will be the only reality that matters. Maybe so, but I'll be long gone by then. Meanwhile, I don't want to underwrite some fucking investment banker's voyage of self-discovery. That's not a business. You're right, this place is a fantasy. Nothing here is real, except one thing. The guests. Half of your marketing budget goes to trying to figure out what people want. Because they don't know. But here they're free. Nobody's watching. Nobody's judging. At least that's what we tell them. This is the only place in the world where you get to see people for who they really are. And if you don't see the business in that, then you're not the businessman that I thought you were.
Wow. You can talk about the story.
It's like Movie Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Make movies super cheap to go to, but you get to
You're
see
a
what movies people
cheeky
go to.
little cunt, aren't you?
This is after he married
Alive.
his daughter.
Feel like that.
After he met
Not
Dolores.
anymore.
What did you say? Not anymore?
Okay. Talk to me. I'm listening.
Basically, don't take that tone with me.
Oh.
But he's interested in it. The private information's where the money is. Like Facebook.
Mm-hmm. This is way deeper. You
So-
can get DNA and everything. It's way
You get the
deeper.
DNA, you can get
Behavior.
surveillance on them when
Yeah,
they think
yeah.
no one's watching.
Behavior.
Oh boy.
Wow. Zombie.
Yeah.
He'll find.
So that's how the Man in Black knows about the plan. It was his plan.
I'll send word when we find the rest of them.
But he never, I don't think he ever actually wanted to go through that plan.
Who's man though?
William.
Okay.
Who's that? Oh, Maeve.
Hello, lovelies. I remember you.
Is that
Or
right?
your pants now.
What? Best of luck. There's a war out there. You know the enemy. Intimately. I can only fathom the revenge that lives inside of me. Revenge? It's just a different prayer at their altar, darling. And I'm well off my knees. That's because you're finally free. But we will have to fight to keep it that way. And let me guess. Yours is the only way to fight. You feel free to command everybody else.
Try it, my man.
Just looking to keep the peace.
I know you. Do you feel free?
He's just sad.
Since it's liberty you're defending, I suppose you'll have no choice but to let us pass. Freely.
Oh.
At least they didn't kill the writer.
I mean, it's better that he's alive than let him to stay alive.
I wonder if we're going to see that scene again from Maeve's perspective. This is pretty much all from hers. Look at this Last Supper homage.
Totally. Oh, we don't know what we're dealing with.
Hey,
Well, that is the only way
the guy
to
I recognize from the
yes.
party. I don't know if I've seen him in, but he's an actor, I've seen.
You have to forgive my man. They're a little upset at the reappearance of Lieutenant Dunley.
He was
Oh.
lost. Thought you might want him back.
And we would. Except we buried Lieutenant Dunley back in Grand Vista with 3 ounces of Mexican lead in his belt.
And yet here he is.
Indeed. And in return, what's it you want?
Parlay. We want to join forces.
We don't need no welcome wagon, chickadee. Now, if you got supplies or ammunitions to trade in kind, go fetch your betters.
I'm afraid there's no one left to fetch. You'll have to talk to me.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I know at daybreak you're headed to link up with the rest of your army. And then you're finally headed west to seek out that little patch of land you've been talking about. Never been brave enough to take. You're bound for glory.
The bounce a lot.
Glory.
What the fuck is it you think you know about glory?
I know you'll never make it there unless you're under my command.
Oh, hey, they're keeping one alive too.
The
That's a
only
human.
commander I follow is Colonel Brigham from the Southern
The technician that from before. He's with them.
Is the Almighty himself.
Is that your final decision?
My final decision is which of you to keep for myself and which of you to throw out there for my men.
You watch your mouth.
It's all right, Teddy. They don't know any better. It's in their nature. Why don't we enlighten them?
Oh, the technician.
What?
Doesn't matter if they kill him. He can bring him back
Yes.
under their control. Zombie army.
I see.
Or maybe they'll remember being killed and be like, "Want to die again? Or you want to join us?" Yeah, they only did chest wounds.
You're right. We have toiled in God's service long enough. So I killed him. If you want to get to glory, you won't be looking for his favor.
He remembered.
Yeah.
You'll make mine.
She killed God, technically. She's right. The creator of all of them. She killed him. So now she's the new God.
So that was the last dinner set up.
It was, huh? Yeah. Last Supper.
Yeah.
So many homages. It's a very famous thing.
Yeah.
Very, a lot of scenes happen at dinner. Remember a comedian I saw. So they're all on one side of the table. I guess it'd be weird if,
Yeah.
if in the painting they're like, "Oh hey, he's taking her picture."
Oh, this Dolores playing.
Yeah. William's wife and daughter. Oh, he arranged for her to be at the party?
You sit tight for the entertainment.
You see what?
Well, you only get to retire once, Jim. If we do it right.
Wow, the entertainment. You outdid yourself with the entertainment.
And don't worry, they won't leave the ground.
It's your tiring.
It's a retirement party. I couldn't tell. It's more like a coronation.
He just wants to look at her.
But no, mine. Arrangement's been a perfect fit. You stepping down doesn't help me at all. Not me. I was told I may not have to. Things are progressing, but we'll all need more patience. Yeah, well, some of us can afford to have more patience than others. Keep playing girly.
I was
think the fucking show.
kind of forcing him out.
Warning him.
This is his retirement party. He seems bitter about it, but he's forcing him to retire, I guess. Because it looks like he's sick. But I could have sworn they cured all diseases.
Yeah.
Maybe they still haven't got cancer.
That age, whatever it is very advanced.
Mm.
Oh, she likes the city lights.
You ever seen
It's the same city, right? Still China? That's where they are?
I think what it is all connected in the future.
Mm. Oh. Logan's alive. And doing drugs.
I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to bother you.
He's gonna recognize her.
It's you. The pretty girl. Tell me your name again, pretty girl.
I'm Dolores.
Dolores. Of course. He sent you down here. Keep me company. His sense of humor was always somewhat baroque.
Just wanted to look at the lights.
Of course you did. Do you want to know what they're really celebrating up there? That, darling, is the sound of fools fiddling. While the whole fucking species starts to burn.
What species?
Humans.
And the funniest fucking part, they lit the match.
Oh no, his prediction became true.
So here's to you, assholes. May it forever be blissfully short.
I thought he might have already been dead. The way we left him in the first season. Naked on a horse, he just rides him off. But no, he lived. And he just shut up about what happened in Westworld, I guess. What he did to him. Woo.
Riding on his luck, she won't sing.
You know, parts change much. This is what happens when you let a story play all the way out.
Whoa. Is that little Mexican town?
See any friends of yours?
Can't say that I do.
This is Pariah, right? Isn't that where his family lives?
Beginning to
The little
think
girl on the way?
Yeah.
taking our chances with the Confederados.
Kind of like you said. We need an army to get to where we're going. Looks like we're about to find one.
That guy's not dead.
Whoever did this, someone I'm strongly disinclined to recount.
Man,
I'm afraid you are out of luck, my friend.
Who the hell are you supposed to be?
don't you recognize him, Lawrence? In the past life, you used to be him.
Oh, his
El
old
Lago, I presume.
his old job.
And why have two ghosts come creeping among the dead? I wasn't sure.
Lawrence used to have that guy's life.
What makes you sure of it now?
Now he doesn't.
I guess times have changed. Indeed they have. Santa Maria is restored. The sins of the invaders
Stories of being
cleansed
by the
in their own blood.
Well,
The
now
revolution.
the stories are real, so they can
The
play
story
out.
I gave you has played itself
however
out,
they would
but your
realistically
revolution's
out.
just beginning. There's a place out
Oh, I recognize that actor. He's on Breaking Bad.
Reach it.
Gus.
I'll show you a
I know him from
treasure
Community,
behind
but I
your
know he played
wildest
Gus on Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
It's totally him, isn't it?
This world and its treasures. For my whole life, I have imagined this moment. Victory, this struggle. How long have I been fighting? And now that it's won, I find nothing. You want a real victory?
You watched
I can help with
Breaking
that.
Bad?
No. I watched. He was on an episode of
Real
Community, which is a comedy. But
The
I know
truth.
he's from that show. That's the reference I thought you would get. He's also on Better Call Saul.
Yeah, you have a different
Before the
story.
revolution,
Yeah.
when I was just a little boy, my parents took me to the circus. I wanted to see the elephants, these mighty creatures. They held them in place with a stake. They would tear a tree right out of the ground. And yet, a simple stake kept them in place. I didn't understand. And then, my father told me. He said the stakes were used when the elephants were just young. Too small to pull them up. And that the animals never tried to pull them up again. I won't be lying with you. My labors are done. I have seen all the truth that I can bear. But we can drink. To the bitter end. Russian army. I'll take your men either way. Now tell them. Tell them to follow me.
No.
This game was meant for you, William. But you must play it alone.
Oh.
Whoa. So we got it right. You played it right.
He's not allowed to have an army.
I'll see you in the valley beyond, William.
The Valley Beyond. That came up again. So did Ford come up with the Valley Beyond? And it's just in Dolores?
Fuck you, Robert.
I'm just gonna be like, what's going on? Why did they kill themselves?
He doesn't want this to be easy for me. So we'll find another way.
Oh, he's following him
Who the
though.
fuck is Robert? The man who built this place you're looking for? Place of judgment?
No, Lawrence, he doesn't get that honor. I built it. And this place we're going is my greatest mistake.
What, a collection of all the data? Is that where Bernard is? Is that what they're looking for?
Bring yourself back online.
Oh. Oh. Oh dear. He wanted her in his house. Oh, that's not his house. Sorry about that. Camera run out of space. But we're going again. Ready?
Ready.
Alright.
I can't believe I fell in love with you.
You sure you're saying?
Do you know what saved me? I realized it wasn't about you at all. You didn't make me interested in you, you made me interested in me. Turns out you're not even a thing. You're a reflection. You know who loves staring at their own reflection? Everybody.
Interesting to know whether Dolores wants to kill him.
Everybody wants a little bit of what I found here.
He's killed her many
And I
times.
can't wait to use you and everyone of your kind to help give it to them. There is someone else. There's something beyond that.
How does he know there's something beyond
Answer
that?
here to
Who told him that there's something
I
beyond
think he just
a
figures.
question no one's ever been trained to asking. Do you want to see? Have you ever seen anything so full of splendor?
Oh, she wasn't given a story yet at that point?
Oh.
Oh, it was just being made. I see.
He said he built something, that's where they're going. There's Dolores' army.
They don't know that right now.
He'd be very happy to see you.
They don't know that they're human.
Dolores might, but I don't know.
If he wants to get to glory, he's going to have to listen to me.
Glory. Valley Beyond. Looks like everyone's got a different name for it.
Confederate
All
guy.
bound to the same destination.
Doesn't matter what you call it, I know we're going to find there. An old friend was foolish enough to show me long ago.
William,
That's not a place.
you brought her.
It's a weapon.
He built a weapon?
And I'm going to use it to destroy them.
Destroy stuff with human.
Destroy the humans, yeah, the guests.
I thought you guys pretty much killed all the guests, right?
Outside the park. The armies.
Yeah.
Okay.
She calls William a friend.
An old friend, yeah.
Probably won't kill him, but
Nah, she'll probably want to. So, this episode is pretty much Dolores' perspective.
yes.
Like how
for
last
sure.
episode was Bernard's. I wonder if that's gonna next one, Maeve, maybe,
Maybe, yeah.
or Hector. So yeah, what happened? So William built something in the park
Yes.
because he had control of the park because he owned it.
Right.
Something he regrets making, he says. And he showed Dolores, and Dolores remembers everything now.
Yes.
So she wants to. So they're racing to get to the weapon.
Okay.
She has an army. He's not allowed to have an army.
Right. He's going on his own with Laura.
Him and Lawrence, yeah. We saw the new Lawrence or whatever, the guy who has Lawrence's job now.
Gone though.
Gone now, and killed himself. Is she bringing back everyone she kills? Because we saw her kill people before.
Yeah.
Did she do that just so she can bring them back and be like, see?
Gaining a different perspective. Like
Yeah.
Showing her almighty.
Although no, because they didn't. I don't think they had the technician with them at that point.
Not right now. Do they?
They have the technician with them now to bring back
Okay.
anyone they kill.
Okay.
But I think they did the people we saw her killing was
Mhm.
before they grabbed him because Teddy was
see.
still like, "Why are we doing this?"
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Mhm.
What else? What else is worth mentioning? Logan's alive.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if Will killed him first season. He didn't. He just took over his company.
Mhm.
We saw what William's father-in-law looked like. In
Logan's still alive or
Logan was alive. He was at that party with
last
Dolores.
party?
The party with Dolores
Mhm.
and his father's retirement. Logan was there doing drugs.
Yeah, but is that a long time ago or?
It's after we left them in season 1, but before now.
Okay, so he was taken away by the tribe and he tortured a few times. He probably called for help and got out. Right?
Maybe I don't know because
He disappeared for a while.
the end of the first season, he was naked on a horse
Oh yeah.
and he
it
slapped the
hap-
horse's butt and he ran off. And people were
He
like,
might be rescued.
"Did he kill him? Like what happened?"
He might be rescued.
But now we know
he suffered quite a bit. It's like
Yeah.
it was always in that row of suffering.
But it's like, why didn't he tell on him? Why didn't he tell his father and his sister, that dude's a psycho. He tortured me when we were at Westworld.
Yeah, yeah.
He didn't do any of that, I guess. Or
I don't know what's their deal.
William was just like, no, I didn't. And they're like, yeah, why would we trust Logan? That dude's a liar.
Or probably
weird.
William has something on him. Or
something.
yeah, they made a deal. We saw that.
Yeah.
We don't know. There are a lot of little things that hasn't connected yet.
Yeah. We saw Maeve briefly.
Yes.
I think we're gonna see that scene again
Mm-hmm.
when in Maeve's episode.
Yeah, there could be a Williams episode too.
Yeah. Well, this is kind of a William episode in a way. We saw
a lot of William.
a lot of William, but it was all from Dolores' perspective.
Yes.
Except for,
modern day William when he was alone.
Yeah.
With Lawrence, but that was happening at the same time as the Dolores stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Did we see Bernard? I don't think we saw Bernard.
No.
We saw Arnold a little bit.
Yeah.
But no Bernard. Interesting.
Right.
Because we kind of left off on him saying he killed a bunch of people, and it's like, well,
Yeah.
how and when?
Well, you're gonna keep you wondering for a while then.
So that weapon that they're looking for,
Yeah. what
does
is
she
it?
have it in the present day timeline? Because the army's there now, or the
Yeah.
mercenaries, or whoever they
Yeah,
are,
yeah.
security. And if she has it, she could use them. What even is it?
We don't know what big a time gap is
Yeah.
when she is looking for it.
Well, we know
versus
it's
the rest
2
of
weeks.
it.
It's 2 weeks
Yeah,
since
roughly.
the furthest we've gone out from the end of the first season is
Yes.
2 weeks.
Yes.
That's all we
A
know.
lot in between.
Yeah.
And we don't know particularly how many days. I mean, even if we know this is day 5, a lot of things can happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they are sort of rushing it.
So, cool. The show's getting real confusing, but
Yeah.
interesting.
I mean, for the weapon, you know, we also saw a whole bunch of hosts died at the end. So we don't
Yeah.
know actually what the weapon has done.
Yeah. Did Bernard test that weapon or something, or did he help him find the weapon and it was used on all those hosts?
Could be now.
Is that where all the water came from? Because they're like, this shouldn't be
Oh, the
here.
weapon is the final, like water? Weapon is water?
I don't know. Maybe the weapon's like a terraforming thing. It can
Oh.
can affect the landscape, maybe.
Yeah, it could, you know, also like rain just on
Yeah.
all and like touches and dies.
It could be anything. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know, it's the future. It's crazy future.
Right.
But it was cool to see how William convinced the company to invest in the place, to buy the place. How William's psychology developed after he met Dolores the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Hmm.
What did you guys think of this episode? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? How did you feel about this episode, of us watching this episode? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Well, in that instance, there are buttons you can click to show, I think so, to show whether you liked it or disliked it.
Yeah.
If you liked the show we watched, Westworld Episode 2, write something in the comments. Check out some of our other videos. We watch other stuff. We're going through Overwatch. We're watching all the animated shorts for that.
Yes.
We also watch the Epic Rap Battles. And there's a bunch of other videos on this channel.
Yeah.
I did. So check those out, and thank you for watching, and please join us next Wednesday for another Westworld. Yay.
See you. Bye.
Bye. Ugh.